Hey guys, I wanted to do my first video on my 1966 Ford F-100. We got her up on jack stands right now, doing some work. The reason why it's up here is we had a leak here in the rear end axle bearing right here. Luckily it didn't ruin the back end. But my dad was telling me that it definitely spun in here and that axle's ruined, and the bearing was definitely ruined. From what I know about bearings, they're not supposed to move around a whole lot. Yeah, so it's gonna, we ordered a replacement axle. It's gonna be another 2 weeks before we get her off the stands, and I can make a video about driving her. But in the meantime, wanted to show you guys around, talk about the history of it a little bit, the story. So I guess we'll start up here in the engine bay. So this engine, it's a 390 FE, was replaced in 1974. They originally came with a 351, I think. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not too familiar with my old engines. Still learning all this stuff, actually, all the automotive lingo knowledge, how to do it, but it's a blast, guys. I'm enjoying it. You know, my dad, he used to be a mechanic, so he's really helping me. I say a mechanic, I call him a mechanic, but used to do mechanic work, machine shop work, all that. So you know, he's guiding me through all this, and we had an oopsie the other week that I'll probably do a video about, where we just had to pull the engine out. But like I said, originally came with a 351. This is a 390 FE, has with a 4-barrel carb on it. Get over here. And so yeah, I'll do another video on the engine and everything. Let's keep moving on. So my grandfather used to own this truck, and he's the one that did the all of the diamond grain you see in here, the reupholstery, that kind of stuff. As you can see, I absolutely struggle to keep my door handles on. If you door handle and window crank. So if you guys have any suggestions about how to keep those on, that'd be much appreciated. But he did the sun visors too, all that. So still got a lot of work that I'm going to do inside here for the future. Right now, beyond the axle, the thing that we just replaced were the rear lights. So we converted these to LEDs. You know, actually I prefer the old halogen look, but I don't think you can beat the brightness of those LEDs. And me, I don't know. I'd rather have bright over the look. Not really going for the whole everything original look. I mean, as you can see, you got different non-original wheels, non-original interior, non-original radiator, fan clutch. Didn't have a fan clutch on there. I mean, it's got a lot of non-original things on there. Replace park lights, the right side anyway, and gonna get some headlights soon. Down here in the front. So yeah, I'm gonna replace the exhaust manifold gasket soon. We got to have a leak there, a pretty big leak, so we got these thick gaskets we're gonna try. We were just gonna double gasket them, but apparently somebody makes special ones for us. We're gonna try that first. Oh, let's turn these lights off. And yeah, my grandfather, he bought it in 1967, I think, like January of 1967. And let me go around the other side. My mom was 6 months old. And, you know, she and her siblings learned how to drive in this truck, so it means a lot to the family. I actually She bought these four Looney Tunes Sam formats for him 30 some years ago. Made a little shop key ring that's on the key when she was 4. I mean, this is, this truck's all about family. So that's also why we're taking care of it. And the reason I'm not going to show you guys up underneath right now, it's a disaster up under there. One of the interesting things about this truck is apparently about 20 years ago or so, my grandfather, he likes to go fishing. He was putting his boat down in the lake. Parking brake didn't hold, and she took a trip to the bottom of the lake. So let me get to the side. So I'll probably do some driving videos eventually, but zoom for now. I'll probably talk about the engine and some upgrades that we're doing while it's up here on stands. Update you guys on the axle. And so yeah, have a good day, have a good night, morning, wherever you guys are at, and stay tuned.